Hello, everybody, and welcome back. First, I'd like to apologize, very similarly to what happened last time after the move. I haven't gotten on, and I feel like I've neglected my duties as posting videos up here, and I like to think creating decent content for those who watch. Anywho, we are back, and coming back, I got onto my channel, and then I saw that I did a Would You Rather video. I thought, because perspectives change, and well, things just like that. I thought it'd be a good idea to get back into this. This first one is the first one that loaded up to here. Would you rather have no fingers or have no ears? I feel like you do a lot more with fingers than you do your ears, so that was an easy one for me. Moving on, get a paper cut on your hand once a week, or have one foot fall asleep every third hour for 30 minutes. I'd rather deal with my foot falling asleep a few times a day than getting a paper cut on your hand. Well, once a week though, because it heals and it heals quickly. Where is it on your hand? Because I had a couple paper cuts just the other day, and I had one on like the webbing of my hand, and that wasn't fun. Um, you know what? You know what? I feel like the paper cut on my hand once a week would be better tolerable than because I walk around a lot, especially at work. I run around in circles all day at work, and every third hour for my foot to fall asleep, does that render me immobile? Can I still walk around a little bit? Whoop, shit. Sorry. Um, your foot falling asleep doesn't pose any risk for infection? Okay. I'm gonna say get a paper cut. Just because it makes more sense. Would you rather $5 or have your local WNBA team win the championship? That's fucked up. Marry the same gender attractive person. Marry the opposite gender that is beyond ugly. I don't like that question. Use Comic Sans or use Papyrus? I don't know what it is. I know Comic Sans is though. Go to prison for 5 years or watch every episode of Full House. You know what? I like that show. I don't know about you guys, but I like that show. So that wouldn't be an issue for me. It wouldn't be an issue. Would you rather be hung by a noose or be decapitated by a guillotine? Goodness gracious, I cannot talk. If I had to choose between the two, if I had to choose, it would be the guillotine. Only because it would end me quicker. Lord knows why I got to either one of those two scenarios, but I would choose a guillotine just because it wouldn't hurt as much. Would you rather only eat or only drink? I like food, but I also like to eat. I mean drink, sorry. I just reheard that in my head. Hmm. Making me think. So the first thing that came to mind is you live longer only drinking than you do just only eating. But then I started to think when you like if you could do either or like eating, so only eating, like you'd be more satisfied, you'd fill your stomach, but would you get the quintessential like water, staying hydrated, right? You would have to eat ice, and I have sensitive teeth, so I wouldn't enjoy it. But then only drinking, I mean, I guess you could like if you're getting what you need to survive, then I mean, I do only drink. That was a close one. I would do only drink. Speak only in questions or speak in movie quotes. So speaking in movie quotes, again, another easy one for me because that's 90% of my time anyways, so that I just speak in movie quotes or song lyrics. Everything to me is a movie reference or a song reference. So get swine flu or get West Nile. Hmm. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not familiar enough with either of these. I know the swine flu is a pig flu. I know it killed some people. Um, I probably gonna get made fun of, but I don't know. I don't know about West Nile, so I'm just gonna skip that one. Produce a low-budget film and your best friends have the time of your life, or produce a Hollywood blockbuster with people you detest and make a ton of money. So this is another tricky one. This is a tricky one because a low budget film, right? With your friends, your best friends, and you have you just have a ton of fun. I'm all about having fun, um, but I'm also about living comfortably and doing work that needs to be done. Um, so if this was me, everybody has their own viewpoints, but if this was me, if I'm making a ton of money, the money then leads to fun because you have funds to actually go out and do the things that you need. I would rather do the Hollywood blockbuster and then deal with the people that I don't like dealing with, detest, for a little while to have money, support family, and things like that. So that, I mean, took me a second, but that was an easy one. Lose both of your arms, lose both of your legs. One of the comments is, okay, no prosthetic limbs are given after. The first comment here says, Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. I'm gonna say lose both my legs. That's fair. Because I feel like life would be, and this is ignorance talking, right? I'm not affiliated with anybody that is a paraplegic, or I think that's losing all limbs. Anywho, anybody that's lost any amount of limbs. So I can't obviously can't relate to them, but I don't know enough to speak to their overcomings and how they live their life without either one of those. So I don't know, but I feel like this is just thoughts. Life would be harder without your arms. I'd rather roll around in a wheelchair and be able to do regular daily tasks at a lower level than have to use my feet for things like brushing my teeth and stuff like that. I don't know. Live to 120 and accomplish nothing notable. Live to 50 and be well known for world-changing accomplishments. What are the world-changing accomplishments? World-changing accomplishments. Um, First comment is, I think living to be 120 is notable enough. That's fair, yeah. Um, but then what were you doing in those 120 years of life? I lived to 50. I mean, I'm already halfway there, but like, what type of world-changing accomplishments are we like are we doing? Uh, like ending world hunger, finding a cure for AIDS, make a flying car. I don't know. Yeah. I figured as much. I would rather do this because I want to be able to leave an impact on the world. Yeah. Be a U.S. senator or be the U.S. president. So, I don't like to be political, but it's yeah, too many thoughts just potentially get myself in trouble. Eat Red Lobster biscuits or a what? I'm not even gonna lie. I've eaten more Red Lobster than I have Olive Garden. Just throwing that out there. I've eaten Olive Garden once, in their defense, and I've eaten a lot more Red Lobster biscuits. I get the ones from the supermarket with the ones you can make at home, and I eat those up. Eat them up. Have a monster truck. Have a chariot with horses. Neither of these are ideal for me. Equal speed, danger for each. No gas food required to run either. I'm gonna say chariot with horses. I I just think that would look cooler, more intimidating than a monster truck. They're just really loud. Fight in the Civil War or fight in the Revolutionary War? Hmm. Hmm. This is assuming you know you're a United States history. You must have an active role, no drummers. So I have a chance, a very likely chance of dying in either one of these, is what I gathered from that. And I'm gonna say revolutionary. Have an incredibly nice car, or own a personal helicopter. I'm gonna say, that's a. Oh man, that was almost an easy one. I almost clicked on incredibly nice car. But so here's my thought process on this: have a nice car, right? You then have to pay for, assuming it's all paid off. You cannot trade or sell either of them. Okay. Um, incredibly nice car. Assuming you have it paid off, but you have to have insurance, which means really, really expensive insurance. A similar story with the helicopter, but there's less places to legally park a fucking helicopter. Um, the nice car, because it's like where I live, it's not always that busy, so it's not unreasonable to drive a nice car from point A to point B. I'm not always like, well, I wish I could just fucking skip traffic and fly a goddamn helicopter. No, I'm gonna say nice car, just because it makes more sense to me. Have to end every sentence with a racial epithet, or have to drop F-bombs every 2 sentences. Well, that was a fucking easy one for me because I fucking almost do that every fucking time. Be forced to watch My Little Pony for 24 hours and have the same theme song stuck in your head for the rest of your life. Depends on what the theme song is. Because I feel like I always have a lot of music stuck in my head regardless. And if it's a good theme song. Well, no. So, I'm going to do this one, but let me explain myself. Be forced to deal with it for 24 hours. And that is it. 24 hours. You do. For a solid. Now, is this a straight 24 hours? Whatever, doesn't matter. Accumulative or just straight on through. 24 hours worth of My Little Ponies. Who says that you have to watch it all in one sitting? Well, I guess you are being forced, so maybe you are. Anywho, what I'm saying is it's only 24 hours. One day out of the whole rest of your life to watch this show. I mean, I'm familiar with it, never seen it, but that's an easy one. Die slowly, but not much pain. Die fast with a lot of pain. Not fast. That's a tricky one. Say die slowly. I don't like pain. Drink and drive or smoke and fly. I'm gonna do this one. And me personally, I am not a smoker of marijuana. I am not. Was not anymore. That was a long, 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 long time ago. But think about it like this: I would rather, if I forced to make one of the two decisions, I would rather smoke and fly because I don't even think that's a real thing, than drink and drive. Because drinking and driving, you have the potential of killing not just yourself, but anybody that you may or may not be coming in contact with. So, moving on. The world be full of atheists, full of Christians. This would be permanent. I'm not gonna get religious. Slam your hands in every door, fall down every flight of stairs. Ooh, that's a tough one. There are no ways around either option, it would happen somehow. I just trying to imagine somebody magically falling down every flight of stairs. You know what? Flight of stairs. Flight of stairs. Now here's why. There's no way around either option. Hmm. I almost disagree. Well, no, I do disagree with that because you can always take an elevator. Or don't go anywhere above the first floor. Just spitballing here, but you don't have to always take the stairs. Have huge arms and weak legs, or have huge legs and weak arms. Arms? What's an arms? Arms. Stay overnight in a haunted asylum, or go on a scary but broken roller coaster. Ooh. Again, anybody who's watched the channel, because I've talked about it a couple times, or anybody that knows me personally knows I don't like any of these. I don't like being frightened. I'm startled easily, and I don't like it. I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary games. Anything of those sorts. I just don't like scary in general. You would be alone on both. I'm gonna say the broken roller coaster with the assumption that it's not actually going to break on me. Ghosts, I don't like to deal with those bastards. Stop showering or stop brushing your teeth. Oh man, man. Well, I am a firm believer in both of these. And if you're not doing it, you need to. Because both of these are very important. Not just for hygiene purposes, but for health purposes. Nobody likes stank breath, dragon breath, or stank in general. And I especially don't. This includes all aspects of either cleaning your body, bathing, washing, and cleaning your teeth, flossing, mouthwash. It's a catch-22. Stop showering and stink all the time. You can wear all the deodorant and spray that you want, but there's always going to be an underlying stank. Or you stop brushing your teeth and they rot and shit. If you shower all the time, you can't rinse your mouth out, so it's not like you can at least get that first layer of bleh out of your mouth. You have nice teeth. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Alright, fuck it. I'm not even gonna answer it. I'm not even gonna answer it. Eat only humans remains for the rest of your life or starve to death. I'm gonna say starve to death. I'm sorry. That was an easy one for me. I have this weird philosophy on just life in general. Well, I'm not talking about always run or always crawl. Run. Get there faster. Watch a volcano erupt or So let me explain why I picked this so quickly. I would rather watch a volcano erupt. How bad is the explosion? You would not be harmed. You would, however, be impressed. Sure, I'd be impressed for both of these. A meteor hitting the fucking Earth has a high likelihood of destroying the greater area surrounding it. Watching a volcano erupt, unless it's like St. Helens, it might not do a whole lot of damage. But I guess that's fair to be said for both of them. But I think there's a less likelihood of the volcano actually doing significant damage versus the meteor. To wrap it up and take it home. I have to use a completely blank keyboard with absolutely no labeled keys. I have to type with only your 2 fingers. So, I don't know. How did more people what? 2 fingers all the time? I am proficient typer. I am a proficient typer. In high school, I took a year of tech. I think it was like a year and a half. Year and a half of tech, whatever. So I learned how to do most things with a keyboard without having to look at it regardless. So I don't have much of an issue. I never really used like the print screen, the scroll lock, the pause break, insert home, blah blah blah. I always use like the control alt, keys, blah blah blah, those kinds of things. So I'd get by better, faster. It wouldn't really phase me that much. Be on a third string quarterback on a better NFL team, or be the MVP quarterback in an arena football team. Hmm. I'd be third string. They make money. Football. Well, I mean, I guess being the MVP quarterback for an arena football team, you would create a name, have notoriety to be a quarterback for an NFL team. That was a dumb question. I should have picked this one, man. All right, we'll do a couple more. Rely on the A team or rely on MacGyver? A team, just because there's more of them. Get high or get drunk? Rather get drunk. I mean, again, because I don't do that. Be the president or be? What the fuck kind of a question is that? What the? What? 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 You would abide by president term limit 2 maximum terms. You are also not guaranteed to be a Pokemon master. Well, fuck it. I get to have Pokemon. What kind? What? All right. Well, that was an easy one for me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. There's a good chance I'm gonna post this one on my wall. If you guys like it, please leave a like. I know I've been gone for a while. I don't do it intentionally. It's not something I go out of my way to not do, because I want to be able to put up videos for you guys, and then and hope I help. Well, I hope I help you smile. But anywho. Again, if you guys like it, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends about me. And we will see you guys in the next video of whatever it is I decide to upload. See you guys later.